Good evening, guys! It's a bit of a different vlog today because it's just a baking vlog. But yeah, I got this apron in Kyoto when I first visited Japan, and it's Sumiko themed. Isn't that so cute? I also got this Mrs. Rabbit plush from one of my family friends, and I thought she'd be the perfect baking companion. Okay, so today I'm gonna be baking some butter cookies. Like, you know those biscuits you find in those round tins and then your mom puts sewing stuff in it? Yeah, kinda like that. The most important ingredient is in the name, which is butter. And when I bake things, I usually use the tubs of butter because I find it softer than the stick versions and it's more convenient. You'll also need powdered sugar instead of white sugar, but either works because, fun fact, powdered sugar is just white sugar blended up. When there's powder in a bowl, you usually want to mix it before you beat it with an electric mixer, or else you'll get a white cloud. But I got too carried away, so it's already incorporated. And this is already how you make simple buttercream. It's kind of weird to think about the fact that it's just sugar and butter. And the next thing you'll need is one singular egg yolk, because we can't afford any more in this economy. Eggs are so expensive nowadays. It low-key makes me want my own chicken. Yeah, so we don't need egg whites in this recipe, so you can cook it, or I don't know, do something with it, but don't throw it out because that's too expensive. It's too valuable, guys. I ended up cooking mine and then sharing it with my cat. Yeah, make sure to cook eggs if you feed cats eggs, or else it's bad. I don't know why, but it's bad. Yeah, so my mom bought me this egg yolk separating gadget, and it's my first time using it, so hopefully it works well. So you're meant to crack the whole egg into the thing, and then make sure you don't break the egg yolk while you're doing this, or else nothing's gonna separate. And then you're meant to tilt the chicken, and then the egg white's meant to come out of the chicken's beak, and then leave the egg yolk still intact. So let's see if it works. Okay, well, the gadget did what it's supposed to do, but it's quite annoying to wash this thing, and yeah, it's an extra dish to wash overall. So just separate it with the back and forth method and you guys will be fine. Next, you want to whip the butter until it's light and fluffy, and then add in your egg yolk as well as vanilla. A hand mixer is definitely more convenient, but you can definitely use a whisk. I got this snowman spatula like 10 Christmases ago. But yeah, you always make sure to scrape down the side so that the mixture is even. Why am I even explaining this like someone's actually gonna bake this? Hello to my 20 viewers, I love you guys. Now that the wet ingredients are incorporated, you gotta add some flour and you gotta fold it. So you go down under the bowl and then yeah, just look at what I was doing. I don't know how to explain it. And yeah, that's the basic batter. So I'm gonna divide the batter in half so I can add cocoa powder to half and then make half chocolate. I just said half 3 times in like 10 seconds. Jokes aside, the flavor didn't actually come through as much as I wanted to, so next time I definitely add more cocoa powder because I love chocolate. Okay, now I'm gonna teach you guys how to make piping bags. Recently I lost my piping bag screw, so the tip just comes off the bag. But don't worry, we got a cheap solution for this. We can use Ziploc baggies. It's not as secure as regular piping bags, but if you're just home baking, then it works just fine. So you just want to cut a little hole at one of the corners, and then shove your piping tip in. Or if you don't have one, it's fine as well. I was not trying to flip you guys off here, I swear. I was just trying to position it in the bag, okay? If you do happen to have piping tips, make sure to choose the star ones for pretty swirls. And if not, just make circles, bro. They're gonna all taste the same, trust me. Last Christmas, I bought myself an otter mug, and the very next day, I didn't even use it. But now I'm gonna use it. Okay, you wanna put the baggies in the cup like this, and then scoop the batter in like so. You guys like my tiny spatula too, by the way? It also came with the snowman spatula. Then you can pull the bag up, and then twist, and bam, that's 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, so I repeated the same steps for the chocolate one, and I also decided to do a mixed bag. So I shoved the chocolate on one side and then the vanilla on the other side. And holy shit, why does that look like poop? Okay, sorry, you probably can't see it now, but it should look a little something like this when you're done. And yeah, you repeat the same thing. You take the bag out, you twist, and then boom, piping bag. And now that you probably don't have 3 piping bags, we can pipe together! Okay, make sure to line your baking trays with parchment paper instead of oil because you don't want oily cookies, and this way the cookies won't stick. This is me piping in real-time speed, okay? The batter was very thick. Oh my god, I all of a sudden have the urge to talk. That's my first attempt. Look how good this is! Oh my god! Yeah, anyways, you just want to make little swirls like this. I found that the mixed ones were definitely the most satisfying to pipe. Like, look at that double color. That's, yeah, awesome. To everyone that's never gonna bake these, just imagine those Play-Doh kits you had as a kid. This is what it feels like. You can even see my hands jittering because I was pushing really hard on the bag because the batter was thick with 2 C's, maybe 3. But yeah, I'm still deciding on the best ratios for this recipe. Like, I feel like the cocoa powder wasn't enough and there could have been less flour. But I'll leave the current measurements in the description if anyone's interested. They still turned out delicious, like no lie. Okay, so I tried to fit as many as I could onto my baking tray, which is only 20, and you could probably pipe more because these cookies don't spread at all, but I got a skill issue, and 20 looks more aesthetic anyways. It's currently 10:35 p.m. and I just baked cookies. Anyways, they're all set now, I think. Let me pick one up. Oh my god, I piped it so nicely. Ta-da! This one looks pretty ugly. Looks kind of ugly, but it tastes really good.